Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Anusha, Assistant Professor in the Department of Community Medicine, and now we will see what are HFSS foods and ultra processed foods. HFSS means you can divide it into H-FSS foods. H means high, it is common for all FSS. So high F means high fat. So in that again two types, high total fat will be there, high saturated fat will be there, and S means high salt. One more S means high sugar. So the foods which are containing high fat, high sugar and high salt foods, HFSS foods means. And first we will see what is high fat, high total fat. So all values we are taking for average intake of 2000 kilocalories per day. That means a person is taking 2000 kilocalories per day. So in that more than 15 high total fat, more than 15% energy is prepared with excess oils or fat, then we will tell high total fat. And also we can tell that more than 30 grams per day they are taking visible fat, so that is high fat. So examples means the foods which are prepared by deep frying of the foods, like samosas, fries, kachoris, french fries, like that. They are high total fat foods. And second thing we will discuss about high saturated fats. So we know that total fat will be of two types. One is saturated fat and one more is unsaturated fat. Unsaturated fat is good fat. So high saturated fat means uh, 1000 kilocalories per day diet, more than 10 grams per day is contained by saturated fat. So that is high saturated fat diet. So in what food items it will be more means ghee, butter, coconut oil, palm oil, vanaspati. Not only that, even red meat like beef, mutton, pork, and high fat dairy products like full cream milk, cheese. So among these, saturated fat will be more. So if it is more, as we discussed, if it is more than 10 grams per day, then we will tell high saturated fats. Now we will see what is high salt diet. High salt diet means in the daily food intake we are adding more salt. More salt means more than 5 grams per day salt, or more than 2 grams per day sodium. So if we are adding, then we will tell it as it is a high salt diet. And what food items are more in salt means uh, salt process, high salt processed foods or pre-packaged foods like chips, sauces, biscuits, bakery food items, and in home prepared foods also like savory snacks, namkeen poppets, pickles. So these are rich in salt. So these are high salt foods. And now we will see what is high sugar foods. High sugar means, as we discussed in per day 2000 kilocalories diet, more than 5% of total energy is due to this sugar content in the foods. And so in what foods sugar content will be more means if we are adding directly table sugar or jaggery syrup or sugar syrup, and not only that, ice creams, cookies, so fructose, dextrose, so all these if these are consisting of more than 5% of total energy, then we will call it as high sugar diet. So this sugar is very dangerous, as we know, especially in infants and under 5 children. And next we will see what is ultra processed foods. So food processing is very common even in traditional foods. So food processing is nothing but so it is milling, dehusking, grinding it into flours or powder. So that is even cooking. Cooking is also processed, but these are minimally processed foods. So these minimally processed foods will lead to not much loss in nutritive value. But if you are processing it further, then it will lead to loss in nutritive value of the foods. Mostly micronutrients will be lost in that ultra processed foods, and continuously if we are eating more ultra processed foods, then we are eating micronutrient poor foods, then it will lead to hidden hunger also, as we discussed in the previous videos. So what is the definition of ultra processed foods? So these are foods and beverage products with extensive industrial processing, and even they are adding food additives like preservatives to increase the shelf life of the foods, food coloring agents to make the food attractive, especially candies kind of thing, and flavoring agents to improve the flavor like vanilla and all. So if we are doing this, then we call it as ultra processed foods. And what are the examples of ultra processed foods? Like foods means these are pre-packaged foods like chips, instant foods like instant noodles, not only that, ice creams, cookies, packaged cakes, frozen foods, and even cold cut meats in instant foods. So these are ultra processed foods. Why these are dangerous means they are having preservatives, colors, and flavoring agents. And health impacts because of this ultra processed foods is overweight, obesity, diabetes, heart diseases, and it will have fasten the aging. And not only this, because of this HFSS foods also, they are also having adverse health effects like overweight, obesity, heart diseases, diabetes, and it will hasten the aging process also. This is about HFSS foods and ultra processed foods. This is for today, and as we discussed, it is as the lifestyle is changing, as the dietary factors are changing, food habits are changing. So, potential health problems, especially non-communicable diseases, are increasing because of this HFSS and ultra processed foods. So, this could be a potential question for very short as well as viva. And like, share, subscribe to Community Medicine Made Simple by Dr. Anusha for further updates.